Hi guys, so today I am 21 weeks and 1 day. So far, just to kind of recap of my last video was 18 weeks. 19 weeks, nothing really changed much. Everything was pretty much the same. I'm already out of breath. That I guess is a new symptom, is that I am running out of air so quickly. 20 weeks we had our anatomy scan. Right before 20 weeks we had our anatomy scan, and that checks, the femur bone, the heart, all the organs, the kidneys, the diaphragm, making sure everything functions right. Measuring the brain, looking at the blood flow to the umbilical cord, making sure that all veins and arteries are accounted for in the umbilical cord and that it's going in the right area. Placenta is right now posterior, which means that it's not in front, it's in the back of my uterus. So I hope I can start feeling movement sooner rather than later. I have not felt any movement from this baby at all yet, and I know some people are like, oh, usually you don't feel anything if you don't know what you're supposed to feel until you're 24 weeks or so, and that is true for first time moms. However, this is my second time around this far along and nothing yet. With Lillian, I know I don't think I said this in my last video, but I was meaning to. I didn't feel any movement, any kicks, flutters, butterflies, popcorn, whatever you want to call it. I didn't feel anything until I was well into 32, almost 33 weeks, and that's when I actually started to feel full-on kicks and jabs and punches and elbows and knees. So I don't know, if we go based upon that, then I think this time around we probably won't feel anything for at least another 2 more months. My fingers are crossed that I actually can feel something, but I don't. I do know that the baby is doing really well. The heart rate is staying constant 150, 152 every time we go, and the nurse puts the Doppler on, we always check the heartbeat. It's always right there in that 150 range, which is nice that it's staying consistent. And then we're doing the kitties right here, we're doing our every 2-week appointments, and that is going okay. Once I hit 30 weeks, I start doing weekly appointments, and then once I hit 32 weeks, then I start doing, my appointments are twice a week, which is not a lot of fun, but it's also just to make sure that baby and mom are doing well. My sugars are doing great. Symptom wise, I don't have any real symptoms other than the general discomfort of having something playing jumping jacks on my bladder. Other than that, I did have a little issue with my meter last week, and if any of you guys who are diabetics who went through this, please tell me if this actually helped or not. I had issues with my meter, so I went ahead and just got a prescription for a brand new meter and had that filled because mine was just, so for example, on Monday, which was Labor Day, it was right before dinner, I tested my blood sugar and it said 45, 44, 45, and I felt it. I felt low, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat dinner, I should be fine. There's no reason to try to treat it or react because I'm about to eat a meal with my family and stuff. So I ate, and then 20 minutes later, I got from the table, and I went and checked my blood sugar again, just to make sure that, we were going up and we're okay, and it said 450, and I am thinking, holy cannoli, how the heck did it jump up that high in 20 minutes when I didn't really even eat all that much? If I were to sit down and eat an entire lemon meringue pie, I could kind of understand that, but that wasn't the case. So I tested it again, maybe within a minute or two, and it said 117. And I'm just thinking, what the heck is going on? And my husband and me were thinking, this is probably why I'm having so many lows at night, and my blood sugars have just been kind of chaotic and crazy for the past week or so, week or 2 ago. And it's probably because my meter is giving me a number. So let's say I feel kind of high, my meter will say it's 300, and I'm thinking, you know what, I feel like I'm probably just 200, but it's saying over 300, so I will treat it as if it's 300, and then I will end up bottoming out and dropping severely low. And yeah, it makes me feel just horrible. My sugar's up and down, but we got that fixed. I have a new meter, my blood sugars have finally been stable again, and I'm not overdosing myself with insulin thinking I'm higher than I really am. So that part is good. Lillian is excited to be a big sister. She doesn't quite say it yet, but I know it. I do know it. We just took our pictures for our announcement, so I'll go ahead and like put them at the end of this video. Excuse me, I just feel so, not burpy, but just like I'm out of air and I have to stop and breathe again. So I'll post those, and I will post the 20-week anatomy scan pictures of the baby. And we are still thinking of names, and that is an argument all in itself, because some couples thrive off of finding baby names, and we are just absolutely horrible with it. We are, you know, it's either this name reminds me of someone I didn't like in school, or this was a family member that I didn't like, or didn't they name their kid this name, or that sounds like a stripper name, or that sounds like he's gonna get beaten up. So it's just like, where and how do you win? We're figuring it out. But the gender, I do know the gender, the baby's gender, and I will be announcing that in the next video, because this one I really just want to recap of how the baby's actually doing and just our progression from like 19 to 21 weeks. And the next video I will show, like, you know, what it actually is and what I bought the baby and certain things that, you know, it's just would be kind of nice to show for a gender reveal, I guess. I don't know. We didn't do anything really big for our gender reveal. I will show you like what the picture of our announcement has, and it's really vague. Like you can't really see or know what it could be, except for what I wrote on the back, because I did put like a little poem on the back, which I sent off to family members, so when they see it, they can actually see, you know, whether it's a boy or a girl. And the picture I wanted most of the attention on Lillian, because it's like, you know, the parents making the family bigger idea is sweet, but we already have a kid. So I really wanted the attention, as she is shaking the camera right now. Lillian, stop, honey. Come here. I really wanted the attention on Lillian and the fact that she was going to be a big sister. So we focused on that, and I think it came out perfect and beautiful. And my father-in-law actually does these pictures, and he's done photography for many, many years. He is absolutely great at it, and it's one of the things that I'm glad that my husband kind of learned and took from him, because we don't have to actually go and pay money for a sitting session for our children. My husband could do them right at home. So it's a lot cheaper, and it's comfortable because the baby knows like the family. So I don't know, it's a little bit easier to get like the smiles and the fun. Other than that, I don't have any more to announce, other than, yes, we are doing fabulous. And, oh, what else? I finally told my parents, and his parents know. Let's just say in short, his parents gave us a congratulations. We kind of knew. And my parents on the phone didn't really ask. My parents didn't really ask how I was doing, or how baby was, or what the baby was, if it was a boy or girl, when I was due, or anything like that. I don't know. All they really cared about was the fact that they're having another grandbaby that they can't see, and that we won't be able to come out to see them for Christmas. It's a little bittersweet, and it kind of bites that that was the reaction that I got, but I was expecting it. That's why I waited so long to really say anything to them. So, oh well, they'll get over themselves. They'll love this baby the sooner the due date, you know, actually gets here, when they actually do arrive. I guess that's it for this video. I will talk to you guys for our next week pregnancy vlog video, and hopefully be setting up house really quick for fall and fall decorations, and I'm so excited for that. I really wanted to do it right after Labor Day, but it's just been so hot and so many different things going on that I've put it off. So I'm actually going to get to it this week and get the house up, finally get summer stuff down and fall stuff up. See you guys for next week and have a lovely week. Bye.